Hello. Welcome to the first proper episode of At Least the Life of a Teen Singer. It's a series thing. My last episode was the introduction. If you haven't watched that already, I'll link that down below. Anyway, this episode is going to be all about autism, which is something I've had for years and years. And you may be thinking, wait, your first proper episode of this series, a singer series, autism? Come on, Elise. I'm like, but I do want to talk about it because I want to at least help someone, or just to, so you can sort of see what it's like for myself and all that stuff. So let's get started. So, close the window because it's a bit noisy. So what though? Let's go back to when I was around 3, 4 or 5. I was diagnosed with autism quite early in my life. I never really talked. I screamed a lot. I wasn't a very good child back then. And I didn't have many friends when I went from school, but as I continued through my primary school, I got a few friends, but I was always that one who was always on their own. I didn't understand many things, and I always be that person who's like, what that word means and all that stuff, even though I'm not really dyslexic, but I still. And I can get under a load of pressure and stuff. As an autistic person, I'm a bit anxious and I'm not very good at communicating and stuff. So that's partly why, as I said in my last video, as I said in the last episode. But when I think anyone can understand if I say, I'll explain it as clear as possible. So, what it's like with friends, I always like to be on my own, and when everyone wants to be in their own sometimes, say if they're going through a rough time, that's what it's like for me a lot of the time. And I get quite pressured if I get shouted at or anything. I don't like loud noise, but I love music. Music is a lovely noise. I don't call it a noise, I call it a sound. It's a nice tune, or a beat. I'm just weird like that. I have to be I will go to a unit in my school. There's a unit I go to because I can't go into a mainstream sort of school area all the time because it gets too, and not many people understand me, and I got teased a lot in primary school. I don't think I was properly bullied. I think I was, but it's teasing every day. I guess that is bullying, I suppose it. But I got called a few names, and I have a sister, and she wasn't really better. She called me loads of names, and because I'm autistic and stuff, and because I'm overweight as well. I ain't that overweight, but a little bit. But she doesn't live in my house now, don't worry. So that was quite hard to make friends. I was always the very shy, quiet one and stuff. I was scared. I was very scared to do loads of stuff. Like, I'm scared of heights, but not all of them, all heights. I'm scared of crossing the road. As silly as that sounds, I get really scared of running over or running someone else over when I'm getting driven in a car, or van, whatever. I don't like slugs or anything like that, but that's not really a fear. But I like spiders, they're cool. So I get a bit anxious. And I first got told I was autistic when I was Yeah, I was 8. I had no idea what it was. I'm like, what is this? To be honest, I thought I was an alien to everyone. It's just. But when I got into secondary school, it went a lot better, and I communicate a lot more than I did back in primary school, and I work a bit better. But earlier this year, I was thinking, because I watched this news round special about autism thing about getting. It said that most autistic people don't really get jobs. I thought, what if I don't get a job? What if I'm just going to be homeless all my adult life? And then in my primary school, and then in school, someone told me it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're autistic. It doesn't matter if you're dyslexic or autistic, or if you have Asperger's, which is autism, or even if you have ADHD. It doesn't matter. If you just work hard, you'll achieve your dream. That's what I want to tell everyone out there, because I want to be a singer. I know a load of people probably know that if you watch my videos, because most of them are actually covers, or my Twitter and that. But I've got big dreams. I have quite big dreams for a 13-year-old, like other teenagers, and I want to achieve them. So I can just say, nothing can stop me now. That big strong feeling I have. And having autism has a big effect on me. But I think autistic people are quite unique. I just describe myself as quite mysterious, because no one really knows, because I'm quite unpredictable. And stuff. So basically what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have autism. It doesn't matter if you have anything in the world, say. It doesn't matter if you're skinny, overweight, too tall or too small, black or white, or even Asian. It doesn't really matter, because you can achieve your dreams, wherever you come from. You can still have the same ambitions. You just got to show how good you are, and how much you can get pushed. Just something I have for years, and I've gained. And one of the things that autism gives me, which is okay, which is fine, which is I have quite a big imagination, so I have big hopes. Like one day I want to enter the X Factor. As soon as I'll say around 16, I want to enter X Factor when I leave school, because I want to achieve my dream early, but not too early, so I have experience. But the crazy thing is that there's loads of people out there say, if they make fun of people who are autistic or dyslexic or who have ADHD or Asperger's or any condition that no one understands, or not many people understand. And let me tell you this: 1 in 100 people get autism. More boys get it than girls. And I'm probably the only girl in my family who has autism. But I've got a little brother and my dad who has autism. I've got a cousin as well. 1 in 100 people. So everyone, there's about 30 people in your class, and maybe one of them's autistic. You just don't know. That's what it was like in primary school. So just so you know, I have autism, and I won't let it stop me. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see if I can make an episode tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday or somewhere like that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Information's down below. And I'll see you later. Bye.